teams down there, even if they are at the wrong end. Let's start with Manor. For me, they have been hugely impressive, and they've got a point to boot as well.
Yes, I don't wish to beat my own drum here, but I did start the season by saying that I thought Manor were going to be the most improved team because, all right, they were starting from the very bottom and they could only improve. But the way they've gone about it, the restructuring of that team, bringing Dave Ryan in, an old hand who's been around for 40 years, he knows what's what, he knows what makes a good team, and he has spent what little money they have wisely. They've done a really neat job just focusing on the car. Okay, they've got a good engine now with the Mercedes, the Williams rear end, and two good drivers. Certainly Verline is fantastic. He's doing wonderful things.
Haryanto surprised everybody
by going quicker at times as well. So you've got them both. And I think that team is moving up all the time, as I'd rather hope they were going to, and they certainly have. So a big improvement, an impressive little team.
Where they've impressed, I think Sauber have really struggled, no points on the board at all. They have now been taken over, so do you see the future being a bit more positive for them?
Well, if they've got more money, then the future has to be more positive because they didn't have any or very little, and we're struggling. We heard all the stories about, mechanics not being paid and so on. So it's got to be good news. The question is this money going to be spent wisely? Yeah. So hopefully at least their future is secure. Now they have to make the most of it.
If we look at the battle in the championship at the moment between Williams and Force India, for me that's a tasty old battle there. And I think Williams are failing to excite people this season, whereas Force India have actually sort of raised their game.
I would agree completely. I think Force India have been one of the big teams of the season, and what they've done with the resources they've got, and as you say, compared to Williams, they've done a fantastic job.
I think it's 50 million less to spend on that team than Williams, so it's quite a big difference.
It is, and they're still managing to bring bits for the car at every race to keep improving it with two quick drivers as well.
Yeah, well, we'll see who wins that battle between them and the rest of the field as well going forward.